is titled, Do You Want to Prosper? And that's a simple question. If I asked 10 people or 100 people, I would expect everyone to answer that question. Sure, why not? If we went further in the conversation and asked, how do you prosper? The answers would be less clear. In essence, everybody wants to prosper. I have not met anyone that says, no, I'm doomed to failure, I just want to fail. We want to prosper. So if we focus the question on how do we prosper, today let's look at some surefire ways to answer that with some success. Number one, I think the biggest area of opportunity is to understand if you want to prosper, it's never automatic. Alan Mullaney was not waking up one morning and received a phone call from Bill Ford saying, hey, Alan, want to run Ford Motor Company? It just doesn't happen that way. Now, Alan came from Boeing Aircraft and was very successful. And we wanted to look and study someone that definitely had a pathway to prosperity. There's a man that would be an excellent example. He prospered with a lifetime of experience and learning. That gave him the chance, the opportunity to be considered to run Ford Motor Company. It's all it did. It was earn him the chance. Success depended on his actions. There's nothing ever automatic with that. When he came into Ford and using his lifetime of experience, using his lifetime of learning, he looked at the culture of the company and then changed it. Ford had this process of not openly discussing their issues. It ended, came on with quality control, focus on the customer, focus on the dealerships. What does the customer want? What do they desire? And then met and filled those needs. Nothing is ever automatic if you want to prosper. Second, you have to have a desire and a willingness to learn with an open mind. Always challenge yourself with the question, how can we be better? In doing what we do at Fixed Performance, almost everything is to look and study what the numbers are. But until something is changed, until a process, a procedure, a gross profit margin, whatever, until something is changed, there's no difference in a result. If a dealership had us come in, spend 4 or 5 days, 3 days with their crew and completely go over what processes need to be implemented to improve their prosperity, to improve their performance, to improve their results. If nothing changed, if they just listened to the information and changed nothing, what would the result be? You see, they might have had us come in because they wanted to prosper. If they didn't have a willingness to learn with an open mind and they didn't change anything, the result would be the same, or maybe even worse. Third thing I want to talk about today, and again using Alan at Ford Motor Company as an example. One thing that I've heard, I've never met him personally, but one thing I've heard about Alan was that he had no ego. In essence, I've heard stories where he's gone into a group of 4 dealers in a meeting, and he would gather them together, openly chat with them, shake their hand, talk with them individually, say, I'll be around after the dinner if you want to chat some more, and meet that commitment. It wasn't that he was better than anybody. It was never, kiss my ring and then we'll chat, because I am the great almighty Alan. It was just the opposite. He never was known as the man or the wizard. It was just Alan, on the same level as everybody else, but always considerate of other people, always considerate of staff and customers. Could you imagine a man like that saying this? Do you know who you're talking to? I'm Alan. I run Ford Motor Company. It would never come out of his lips. We know this from the reputation and integrity of the person. So we must control our ego. That doesn't mean we have a low self-esteem. Self-esteem is important if you're going to prosper. You have to have that confidence, the self-esteem that understands you can do it. You can accomplish it, but never the ego on that as you start to prosper or as you prosper. That demands people that would say, wow, he treats us poorly, or he thinks so highly of himself. There's nothing more repulsive than that kind of behavior. Control your ego. Keep yourself on the same plane regardless of your success, and you will prosper from that as a practice. The 4th thing is maximum effort. If you want to prosper, there is no halfway. It's all in. It's total commitment. If I was in a situation that was totally focused in on maximum effort, the all-in attitude, that would be an individual I would say is vast majority of percentage, 90% going to prosper. But I've heard this so many times over the years and years of being in business. If I was paid more, I would work harder. If they paid me more, I would do better. But because they pay me so poorly, I'm only going to go halfway. I'm not going to give them my maximum effort. Pay me more, I'll give you my maximum. I'm worth it. No, they're not. If you have that attitude, do you think that's going to lead to anyone prospering in life? It's got to be maximum effort, all in. You see, prosperity, if you want to prosper, understand that these things are critical to achieve it. It's an attitude. It's a way of life. It's determined effort. And last part of this, understand, it's a choice. Hope you have a great day. Thank you for your attendance on the call. All right, everybody have a wonderful day, and I hope you do want to prosper, and I hope you understand that every call we have every week is determined to do one thing, help you prosper. Have a great day, everybody. Bye for now.
Hi, are you struggling to increase your service department's effective labor rate? Many dealerships today are. We can help you with our proven process and years of experiences. My My team has been through all that you face today. We have found solutions for even the largest problems, such as employees that are not team players, no one updating the customer on the completion time of their vehicle, no walkarounds being performed at all, and worst of all, shrinking profit margins. Fix Performance is the solution you've been looking for. We will take your service department to the next level of performance by increasing your customer retention, turning your staff into a team, and best of all, maximizing your effective labor rate. So let me ask you, what are you waiting for? Give us a call today at 888-205-8718. Fix Performance, where we have total commitment to your team's excellence.